This is how I became a pro dunker. I think it started by being named Jordan after Michael Jordan. Because of this, when I was a kid, all I did was pretend to do dunks like him on Fisher Price hoops, and I tried to be like Mike. There's even a video of me dunking at 1 year old. So from then on, I was constantly dunking on low rims. Then when I was 14, I came across pro dunkers like T-Dub, Eric There, and Justin Darlington. That's when I realized, wait a minute, you can just dunk and that's it? That's so cool. That's when I started dunking at 8-foot hoops every single day. I was addicted. In high school, I played every sport I could, and I tried to be as good as I can at every sport. But then when I was done high school, I was like, what sport do I pick? And even though I can only do a 1 and 2 hand dunk after high school, I was like, I'm going to choose the one thing I love the most on the entire planet. Dunking. I just want to see what happens if I drop everything else and I focus on one thing. What if I become good enough to become a pro? The odds seemed like less than a 1% chance, but I was willing to find out. Originally, my jump training was dunking on low rims for 3-4 hours every single day, but then eventually I got obsessed with the research on high jump type training, where you're getting into the weight room, you're doing things properly, periodized training, all that good stuff. I was so obsessed, it was a problem. I felt like dunking was my personality. It's who I was. After years, I eventually got to the point where I felt like I was good enough to be a pro dunker, but nobody was flying me out. But then Who Mixtape took a chance on me and flew me out, and I crushed a 720 my first session there. I was going up against a lot of my heroes and I was outperforming them, which felt completely surreal. Then very quickly I was doing my first paid events, and even though I was 3.5 years into my bachelor's degree, I decided to drop out because I wanted to give pro dunking a try. I was already being called the best in the world by some, so I felt like it was worth it. From there, I had some big moments like NBA All-Star Weekend 2016, the Dunk King 2 where I showed out, the video with Gary Payton, Dunk League 3, and so many more opportunities I've gotten to have. And now all of a sudden, I'm 33 years old, I'm undefeated in a dunk contest for 7 years.
I have my own basketball shoe collaboration with Sears Player Only. I've helped thousands of people jump higher.
And I've invented over 280 dunks. And I'm somehow still jumping the highest of my life at this age. I honestly didn't think any of this was possible. Like I said, less than 1% chance. But I'm really grateful that I decided to take that chance and go all in with one thing. It's made for such a fun and interesting life.